What's going on, everybody? My name is Mark, and today I am reacting to the sixth episode of Andor called The Eye. Now, I imagine this is going to be the episode where they do the heist to get into the Imperial base. And I finally remembered to look up how many episodes this season is going to have. And from what I read, it's going to have 12 episodes. So I think my theory was correct that every like there's gonna be like four arcs. So you have like the first arc, which was 3 episodes, at the start with the murder, and then he trying to escape from those officer guys. And this is the arc where obviously he's gonna do this heist and get in favor with the rebellion. And then we have 2 more arcs left, which we don't know yet what's going to happen. I imagine at some point he's going to join the rebellion for real, and we're going to actually meet the rebels. Um, but yeah, it kind of excites me that there's actually 12 episodes, because so far we really haven't had any like longer seasons in the Star Wars series department. Like it's all been like 6, 7, 8 episodes. So, hopefully they can, stick the landing and make those last 6 episodes or 7, including today, really good. I have given a lot of thoughts out about this show so far, and I'm not taking anything back. Like I truly think that it's not great so far, but again, I am planning to finish the show because again, I really want to like it, and I want to love everything that Star Wars brings out, and I do want to give it an honest chance too. So and there were some people that didn't really understand why I didn't like it, and I know a lot of people online generally think that this is a really good show. But if I just compare it to some other things that I'm watching or some other things that I have watched in the past, I just can't, say that this is a great show. I just can't. And I'm not saying it's terrible. I'm not saying it's awful. I'm just, when I'm watching it, I'm genuinely just a little bored. And again, I don't mind slower paced shows at all. I loved Breaking Bad, which is a very slow show, especially at the beginning. Um, and there's a ton of shows out there that really have a slow pace, and that's totally fine. But when you have a slow pace in a movie or a show, what you need is interesting characters, interesting dialogue, and an interesting world. And I think it's kind of fading on all three accounts. Like the one character that I am truly interested in is Andor, and they are doing a pretty good job with him, thankfully. I think Stellan Skarsgård's character, Julian, I think is no. What was his name? Hold on. Luthien, yeah, Luthien. I think is pretty interesting, but we only get glimpses of him. Um, but other than that, I don't really care about any of the other characters, and I think that's just you know I think that's just the writing that of these characters that is causing that, or either the portrayal of the characters by the actors. I'm not 100% sure, but that's just my feelings, and I'm sorry if that offends you or if that triggers you or whatever. Like, I just want to be real with you guys. I don't want to fake liking the show if I don't like it. And I've said that before. Um, I had to cut a lot of my review from the last episode. My computer is having a lot of issues, and hopefully this weekend I can get it fixed. But when my videos are too long, essentially my computer freezes, and therefore I can also not like play any video games on my computer. Like there's something wrong, and I think it's either the graphics card or maybe something in the memory card. but we're gonna try to install Windows again, reinstall it and see if that works. All the other like hardware should be fine. And if that's not if that's not gonna help, then it's probably the graphics card. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I have had this for a few weeks now. Ever since my power went out, my computer has just been an issue. I have had to get a completely new motherboard first of all because it wouldn't even start up. But that didn't fix all the problems, unfortunately. But yeah, that's why I had to cut a lot of the last episode review. But I don't think I said anything new. I basically just said what I said in the intro as well, like that I what I'm currently saying. Like, I think the show either needs to pick it up with the action because the dialogue isn't engaging enough, or it just needs to really have some better characters and dialogue. But again, I don't like talking about Star Wars this way. I don't like hating on Star Wars or talking about Star Wars in a negative manner. I genuinely love Star Wars, and I'm super excited for the future of Star Wars. I'm looking forward to The Mandalorian. I'm looking forward to Bad Batch. And I was really hoping that this show would, after, the shows that were Kenobi and Boba Fett, that this show would really redeem itself a little bit, redeem Lucasfilm, redeem Disney. But yeah, maybe it is a better show in some regards than the last two shows, but it's still not good enough that I'm like, oh yeah, this is a step in the right direction. I mean, The Mandalorian has been great, so it's clear that they can do it. But they just need to have the right people behind it, I guess. I don't know. But I'm gonna stop rambling because again, I can't make this too long. So yeah, I'm excited to get into this one again. This is probably gonna be quite action packed, and so far the action hasn't disappointed. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys like my reaction. Also, thank you so much for 80 freaking plus subscribers. I don't know where that came from. That was just in 2 days time. It just went from 50 to 80. No idea why, but I'm thankful. I appreciate it a lot. And yeah, let's get into the episode. Let's watch it. I imagine this heist is not gonna go well, like things are gonna go awry somehow. I don't think it's just gonna be smooth sailing. But I imagine casting is gonna be the factor that makes it work. Like he's gonna be the key reason why they succeed in the end.
Well, you're half right. The Empire doesn't play by the rules.
And how am I wrong?
They don't care enough to learn.
Yeah. They're so powerful, it doesn't matter.
Don't worry. You'll be fine.
Oh no. Him saying he's gonna be fine kind of feels like a death sentence almost,
Their deeper problem is pride. The Donnies would rather...
Looks like freaking
suffer.
Heisenberg.
Quite the celestial spectacle.
I'm looking forward to it.
These guys are cast really well. They really have that Imperial vibe going. The voices,
He was a stormtrooper.
Really?
Pick it up! Should have been here when Cinta found out. They slaughtered our whole family. Pick it up!
Okay, so we got a bit of a Finn situation, almost. A stormtrooper turned rebel. What was that? Is that the eye? It really looks like Bryan Cranston. Just an older guy, but...
Escort. March!
Out of all of these, the young kid kind of looks a little bit out of place. I feel like probably because his hair is just not neat enough, you know? I feel like he's playing his role so well that he could be a double spy, you know? He could be an actual Imperial. And he just infiltrated the rebellion, you know? Wow, that's a cool shot. What is that? Is that something to jam the signal or to blow it up?
Call it.
Are you on point?
Yes. We're here. On point.
This is a little too suspicious, guys. Come on. Just call it. Well, she's having second thoughts all of a sudden. Everything was going as planned, right?
Corporal, at your service. Fall in. Right. Turn. With me.
Alright, so far so good. Can't imagine this lasts too long though.
Civilization we didn't forget about in the first place.
Drop it. On the floor.
What's all this?
Drop it there.
This is an outrage.
Quiet. Stop talking.
Stop right there. Let the boy go.
Let the boy go!
Colonel, please.
Who's pointing the gun at the boy? Nice. Perfect timing.
Everything all right, sir?
All good.
Okay. I can trust him. I can trust him now.
Thank you, sir.
He'll never get out of here.
He backhanded him. The ultimate disrespect. Me trying to fix my computer. Just flipping switches. Turning it off and on again.
I'll be fine. Go.
So far, it's a really good episode. I'm really enjoying it. Like, even the characters, I'm really starting to like a lot more now.
It just went down. The Alkenzi line is still open, but everything else is fried. Weird, right? Must be the eye.
Yeah, definitely the eye. For sure.
Credits.
I'm in. Deal. Expert.
What is that game? Is that something that they made up for the show, or has this always been in the Star Wars lore? It doesn't look like Sabak.
Power?
Yeah, I do indeed.
And that's the vehicle that they were gonna escape in. I feel like that's where it was gonna go wrong, right? Because casting was very much like, you're sure it's on the rail, and you're really gonna escape in that, are you sure? Okay.
Go. I'm almost done. I'll be right behind you.
Wow. He's getting that? I imagine he's gonna contact the airbase, Alkenzi. May get Bryan Cranston on Wish. So far, not a whole lot is happening with the eye. It's just a fire inside of a temple thingy. And we've seen a lot of comets, but that's about it.
We're heading down to the vault. guy! Move! Let's go!
Okay, so yeah, it is still not happening then. Amadea.
Time check! 5-9! Faster, faster, faster!
Do they have to get all of it? I mean, I know they're trying to, but like, what if they can't? Like, what if they have to keep some of it behind? Is that gonna be like a big issue, or is that just like, oh well, it is a bit of a loss, but it's fine? Because I hope they don't like try to risk their life trying to get everything. If they, wow, it's a meteor shower basically. Oh, it's a little more intense than that. Wow, that's beautiful.
We need to be locking up.
Oh, he's realizing that he's in on it.
You'll hang for this.
7 years serving you. I deserve worse than that.
That's a good response. Yep, that's the air command. Sending in the TIE fighters. Wow, this is gonna be awesome if we're gonna see them like flying and fighting in this like meteor shower deal.
Are you crazy? Just leave it!
Yeah, you gotta cut your losses. Just go.
Sir?
I am giving you a direct order, Corporal!
What is going on here?
Sir,
What is happening? Is he having a heart attack? Wait, what the heck? Oh no! Dude got shot! What is he doing? Is he sneaking aboard? Yeah, that was the guy that was, that Cassian was, like, being mean to, and he was giving him a look. I love TIE Fighters, man. They were absolutely one of my favorite ships, if not my favorite. Like, in Battlefront, I always play as TIE Fighters, if I can. If I'm, you know, if I play as the Empire. I think my absolute favorite ship is the Slave One, but TIE Fighter definitely second or third. Was that the ex-Stormtrooper guy? Nice. Good job, man. Wow, that was a smart move by her. Let's get on board. Oh, it's kind of like a maglev train. Oh no! Wow. Just focus on flying, Cassian.
I can't feel my legs.
Oh no.
I can't feel my legs.
Did his spine get crushed?
Climb! Move! Climb! Now!
Did you give in?
Just do it! Damn. They made it out. I feel like that would be seen across the planet. Like, why do they have to be at that specific spot?
what'd you tell me? You want to win and walk away. Well, 40 million apiece. Don't tell me you haven't thought about it.
What?
See, I can't fly the trawler, but I do have a safe place we can hole up.
He wants to betray Cinta?
40 million credits is enough for me to forget all about you.
I feel like if he's gonna betray Cinta, he's gonna betray him even, you know? When they have to split the 80 million, he's just gonna try to kill him or something.
Put that thing down, catch our breath, split up the winnings. So this will...
Damn. No hesitation. So now what? You're gonna try to convince Cinta that you killed him because he tried to betray her? I feel like because she knows him longer, she would not trust Cassian, but no, did he die?
Nemec's manifesto.
Right, he wrote about him, right?
He said to give this to you.
I don't want it.
He insisted.
It's an interesting approach from Cassian. I wasn't expecting.
Senator Dow's proposal is both temporary
Nice,
and timely,
the Senate room.
far more reasoned and thoughtful than the calls for decree. My bill assails
I'm
the
not even
course
paying
and
attention to
blatant
her. What?
domination of a
I wonder if Palpatine was ever present at these after, he turned Emperor. I mean, obviously in Revenge of the Sith he was, but between episode 3 and 4, basically. Or maybe he had some sort of representative do that for him, He couldn't just contain himself. All right. That did not leave off where I expected it to leave off, but here we are. Okay, well, that was episode 6. Hell of an episode. I absolutely enjoyed that. I did not expect that one guy to turn on the crew, and for Cassian to just shoot him outright, and for Cassian to be like, no, I'm taking my money and leaving. I felt like he killed him because he wanted to join, kind of deal, but he was like, no, I'm out of here. Yeah, good episode. And hopefully it can continue to be like this. I'm sorry, I just had to say it, but yeah, I feel like this was even a better episode than episode 3, which was also very action-packed, but I feel like this was structured a lot better even. It just, worked pretty well. And we lost 2 people. We lost the guy that was the infiltrator, the spy. And we lost the guy who was an ex-stormtrooper. We don't know what happens to the Indian-looking girl. But I feel like she's probably just gonna sneak off planet somehow. Like, I don't think she's gonna die. But from the... Oh, right, and we lost Nemec at the end there. And of course, Sheen, or whatever his name was. So only Cinta and that one girl survived, plus Cassian, obviously. So, yeah, a lot of losses, but they did get a whole lot of, information, for the payroll information that they needed from the vault. So, I don't know. I don't know if that's worth it, but maybe to them it is. But yeah, I'm interested to find out what's gonna happen now. I mean, I expected Cassian to just meet up with Stellan Skarsgård or Luthen, after they'd done the job, and he's gonna be like, you want more of this? We can hurt the Empire a lot more and stuff like that. But no, he's just bolting. So I wonder how they're gonna meet up again. I feel like they're gonna cross paths at some point. It was really cool to see the Zeta chamber again, even though it was very short. It was really dope. And again, I'm curious if Palpatine ever attended those meetings, after Revenge of the Sith. Like, that would have been so cool to just see him in that Zeta chamber, just addressing everyone. I don't think he would. I think he would have some sort of representative. to kind of like separate him from the people, maybe be in the shadows a bit more. But it would have been so awesome though. And that the eye event really looked gorgeous and stunning. And yeah, you know, a lot of times when shows build up a certain event, it doesn't really live up to it. You know, it's like, wait, that's it. But this really was like, okay, yeah, I can see why this is a big deal. You know, so I really appreciated that it was so immense and so, you know, enormous. But I suppose the fact that they had to go to a certain place was just because the temple was built there. But I feel like you could see that, you know, all over the planet, at least from one side of the planet anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep it a little short because I don't want this video to be too long. But I love the episode, and I hope the rest of the season is just gonna impress me even more. And I hope you guys liked my reaction. If you did, please leave a like, because it really helps me out. And if you want to see me react to the rest of the show, definitely subscribe, because I'm reacting to this every week. Other than that, I don't have anything else to say. I hope you have a great day, and take care.